Hi everyone, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. I'm your host, Christian. We are back in this series focused on city-state interactions. We're playing as Sweden, and our civilization has just entered into a heroic age, emerging from a dark age. And we're not necessarily hitting all of our goals of being the most influential with the city-states we know, and in fact, we don't even know that many city-states. So I feel like the theme of this play session is going to be exploration, to meet the other city-states out there in the world, and then seeing if we can perhaps get some more influence with the ones we do know, and then we'll see what we can do with that influence. It might make sense to actually provoke England to war at some point. They are kind of our top competitor, and seeing if we can knock them down a couple of notches might be good, especially if we can bring some levied city-state units into the fray. So with that, let's get back into the game. I'm glad you're here. All right, we're gonna start off the play session here with kind of a bird's eye view of the world as we know it. So we are on this landmass that we share with England. Now, this is our territory. We have a clear, strong position, core set of cities down here in the south. And then we have also managed to settle a colony over here on this part of the landmass. England is very well established up here in the north, and it looks like they even have more room to explore, although it's possible this is all mountains and ice, although I wouldn't expect that would stop the AI from settling there. In any event, there are a few city-states that we know at this point in the game. Let's switch out of screenshot mode here. So there's Taruga over here between our civilization and England. And then there's Lahore over on the extra arm of this landmass. And then finally Hong Kong, kind of squarely in England's sphere of influence up there. So that is kind of the world as we know it. We do also know that the Dutch are down here somewhere. And we recently discovered shipbuilding, which is going to allow us to start pushing back the darkness on the edges of the map and seeing what else is out there in this world. So with all that said, let's jump back in here. All right, so thinking about city-state interactions, thinking about exploration. I'm not sure that technology-wise there's much that we should really focus on here at this point, and with that goal in mind. Although I guess we have our special military unit. It seems like that would be a good one to tech toward, so that's what we'll do. Along the way, I don't think we'll be able to build an armory. We don't even have an encampment of any sort at this point. Okay, so Goatborg just produced a trader. Now in our heroic age, we have the ability to purchase settlers and builders at a reduced cost, and we are making lots of gold. So we'll probably be doing some of that. I think here in Goatborg, though, we're not gonna do that at this point. And instead, I want to get some walls here. I think we're the lowest tier military at this point. And while we do have some walls up here between in our kind of border cities, Goatborg is very vulnerable on the coast. So we shall see. I guess the other thing is England, as far as I know, has a very strong navy, so it'd be nice to avoid a naval conquest of an unwalled city. Okay, so we are going to upgrade this galley actually, let's take a look at our policies. Can we slot in? Do we even have... Oh, no, wait a second. We are researching the mercenaries policy. We're making so much gold that I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade this caravel, but we'll do a bit more upgrading once we get mercenaries, I think. All right. We can get some really nice trade routes going. Part of that is thanks to our heroic age dedication. Also, our trade routes cannot be plundered. At least, is that maybe just our sea trade routes? Let's see. No, just traders cannot be plundered. So that's a nice bonus. So we're going to get this really nice trade route going with London. Let's take a look at these quick deals and see. Okay, we can sell some luxuries for quite a bit of gold per turn to England. I like the sound of that. And we can do a really cheap purchase of some silk. So our cities at this point, I believe, are very, very happy. Well, not as happy as they once were, I guess because they've grown, but we'll see what those amenities do.
Denkt vaak dat hij maar van ons kan pakken wat hij wil. Hij heeft
I'm not really sure what she's upset about here, since I did just trade. Maybe it's because I didn't trade her my luxuries. I don't know. I really like the appearance of the game in a golden age, just how the map just gets brighter. I think it's kind of a neat choice that the game designers made. I guess it's in a dark age you get kind of the reverse effect where everything's darker. So going from dark age to golden age is it's a nice change. All right, so we've got ourselves an envoy here. Actually, we have 4 envoys. We could grab Hong Kong back from England, or Taruga. Taruga is the more strategic play, and I think since it's pretty easy to do that, and we even have a couple envoys left, I think we're going to do that. Now these city-states, they all want us to do something related to getting a religion, and that just hasn't been a focus in this game, so I don't know if we're going to complete those quests. But in any event, we are going to send our first caravel. This ship is called the Claymore. We're going to send it out exploring. Let's see, we've discovered a new continent. Oh, I guess even though we knew the Dutch, we didn't know they were on another continent or something. All right, so you might have noticed up here I have a few map tacks from the last play session where I've planned out some cities. I think this will be the very next target, mainly because it has access to niter, which we have access to nowhere else in our empire. So that, and it'll be a nice canal city, which is always exciting. So we have a settler that will be ready in 4 turns. And we might consider sending this men-at-arms just kind of directly up there. I think that's a good plan. Now, England, as we can see from our visibility, thanks to Taruga,
Stirrup in the ground. Mercy, I asked.
their military, well, we can tell from the stats up here they're strong, but we can see that they're strong here, so that is definitely something to keep an eye on. And I think we're going to want to upgrade some of our units here and probably build out some more military here, in fact. Okay, so the foreign ministry, we completed that here in our capital of Stockholm. And that's going to give us additional diplomatic favor, which is not exactly what we wanted. We want the ability to grow in envoys, but I think I, for some reason, thought that building improved, yeah, the ability to gain envoys, but that's all right. It does have a nice bonus for levying city-states. Okay, so like we were doing in Göteborg, we're going to build some walls here in Stockholm. All right, so Pingala is in Stockholm, and where we're kind of behind in culture. I'd like to go up to Connoisseur, I think, with Pingala. We might consider promoting Amani here at some point in the near future. Alright, this builder has one build left, one charge. We'll go see if we can improve the city of Linköping over here. Okay, a new civilization. Good to meet you, Menelik.
The wicked king pursued the lovers Juan and Maria on his swiftest horse. As he overtook them, Maria...
That's some nice era score for us. Looks like maybe there was either a city that was previously raised here, or maybe a wonder that wasn't completed. There's a wonder under construction here by the Dutch. Okay, just like that, we have lost
One is despoiled
our
by
hold on
mercenaries,
Taruga.
in war by one's enemies.
Alright, so we definitely want to swap in professional army here in order to have some discounts on upgrading our troops. I don't think we're in any sort of loyalty trouble anymore, so we're gonna just swap it out for that one. And that's all we need to do at this point. Alright, looks like Ethiopia built the Temple of Artemis at some point in the past. Nice coastal walled city here with a harbor and some farm fields. Alright, sometimes there are games where I skip naval tradition entirely. But since we want envoys here, we're gonna go for it. Okay, Göteborg finished their ancient walls. I would like to get up to medieval walls, but I think it's not a priority here in Göteborg. What they really should do... Well, we have the ability to build more traders and bring in more gold, but I think we need some more military units, so get ourselves maybe a couple of coursers. And alright, we can easily grab Taruga back. Alright, so trading with Menelik looks like a really good option. Lots of gold per turn. And we can get some truffles from the Dutch. Alright, so this builder, I think it makes good sense to build a lumber mill out here and in the forests. Are these all hill tiles? Yeah, they're all grassland hills with forests. That's a nice production boost for them. We'll be ready to disembark our men-at-arms next turn. I don't really feel like trading diplomatic favor just because it feels boring. Alright, so we can continue to kind of sail around this continent here. Yeah, we'll do that. I do wonder what lies beyond. Oh, here we go. Meeting a new city-state of Buenos Aires. Menelik is the suzerain with just 3 envoys. And Buenos Aires bonus resources behave like luxuries. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm looking at the military strength of these civilizations, and I think this might have something to do with this AI mod I'm playing with in this series. The fact that they're building such strong militaries. They haven't really made use of them yet, but at least not that I'm aware of. We shall see. Alright, so we got ourselves walls here in Stockholm. And I think another, maybe another couple crossbowmen would be good. Okay, so here's that settler we've been waiting for. And gonna take a risk and send it out unescorted, although, you know, we can wake up this this quadrime and it will be a fine escort. Okay, settler complete. Medieval walls seems like a good choice here in John Coping. And we will maybe scout a little bit this way, see if England is sending a settler this way. It'd be nice to know if that's the case. Right, another city-state. Villainous. Okay, so they're influenced by a couple civilizations we do not know. I call it villainous. I think it's Vilnius. Vilnius. Yeah. Oh, here we go. The Gauls.
Mátyás vagyok.
Oh,
Én vagyok
and
Magyarországnak
Hungary.
királya. Ellenségim ostora, az igaz híveknek védelmezője. Üdvözöllek.
Okay, so, wow, Hungary. Wonder if they are at war or have been at war. Yeah, there we go. Their military strength is really low. Actually, the Gauls are fairly low as well. How's everyone stacking up? So we're very competitive in science, and we're somewhat behind in culture. Alright, we'll just have this settler for now. Move on to the quadrine. Alright, got ourselves a courser. Coursers aren't going to be too effective against men-at-arms, but also men-at-arms, if they attempt to come down here, I suppose we'll see. They'll have to embark. We might want to consider some more ships, actually, to defend. I guess he likes that I have more troops than him. French, but I saw that we just lost a wonder. That's too bad. It's probably the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. That's what we were building, I think.
Guarantee of peace.
Okay, so I just recalled that I slotted in professional army and I did no upgrading of units. Classic move. Let's correct that here now. We have so much gold. And we don't have that many units to upgrade. Look at this ship. It's called the Fin of God. It's a great name. Alright. Well, because, let's see. Since we don't really have too many other units to upgrade, or that we can upgrade. Oh wait, we have some archers. These guys are just hanging out. Yeah, we'll upgrade all these archers to crossbowmen. That'll be good. And now we can swap that policy out because we just don't need it. Extra amenities seems like something rather than nothing. Alright, so we lost out on the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. That is too bad. That is too bad. Well, as I was saying, let's get ourselves grow our navy a little bit in hopes of defending ourselves if England moves south and embarks some of their military to attack us. All right, 3 envoys. We're going to hold tight with these. We've got 2 city-states within our grasp. Check out quick deals here. No one is interested in our extra luxuries. That's interesting. However, we can purchase extra luxuries here. And with all the gold we have, we're going to do that. And get likely a ton of happiness. So let's see, we still haven't met a couple of civilizations. I think I added a couple of extra civilizations in the game. Nah, don't want to trade Diplo favor. Just feels gimmicky. Let's take a look at the, global relations. Who else is at war? Catherine. Some strong militaries. Definitely some strong militaries in this game. Alright, we've got ourselves a harbor here. Inland coping. Lighthouse seems like a good move. Now, what also seems like a good move is purchasing a settler and going out to found a city. Although, I do see there's some barbarians up that way. Definitely want to escort this settler. The stronger city is the one up closer to that camp as well. This city's sort of like a, might as well build it, but not super strong. Well, we'll get on the move over that way. Looks like embarking is going to be our quickest way to get over there. purchase that settler. Can purchase with faith. We're not making a lot, but we're also not using it, so let's just do that. There we go. And this ship will hang out here, protect our coast. Alright, we are now ready to set sail for this future city site. Alright, so I think we're going to begin marching this men-at-arms this way. I'd like Lahore to just take care of that barbarian camp, but that may not be in what's going to happen. Alright, there's our second courser. We're going to go for a trader, and then we will do those medieval walls here. And good to see another naval unit. Wow, we don't even have a monument here in Orebro. I didn't pay attention. What's the name of this ship? The Magic Conch. Magic Conch. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. We will set sail there as well. We have met another city-state, Auckland. Let's take a look at the city-state situation. Oh, did we lost control of Taruga again? Didn't even notice that. Did that just happen? It's happened for a while, I guess. Very contested. A bunch of these other city-states have few envoys invested in them. Let's see, where do we have... We should just move our Amani governor into Taruga. There we go, that'll help. We're not really doing anything in Hong Kong. Although I guess maybe Hong Kong was getting us horses because
all that
Amani was stationed there.
Gold. Often have you heard that told.
All right. Some decent new economic policies. Really nice diplomatic policy. But we're going to keep earning extra influence points. Let's check out this civics tree. Looks like we really get into gaining some good envoys here down the road. Tech toward colonialism here. All right, so another promotion level for our governors. So we can really squeeze out England if we get this puppeteer promotion. But I like seeing England lose a little bit of loyalty. Although I don't think we're going to have that much of a gain from that. Not yet, maybe later in the game.
Sang gitar cetak.
Indonesia?
Ratuning kalawan pangraksaning Indonesia. Sintena ikang kumira, aku tanpa bisa lumrah aning dasaring samudra.
Alright, this galley is just going to remain stationed here. Galley, I call it a galley. It's a caravel. I don't want to trade away any horses, even though that's a really nice amount of gold per turn.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all men tall.
Alright, there's another crossbowman. Improve our military strength there in the north. Alright, let's get ourselves an amphitheater here. We've got the Theater Square district. Let's just take a second to appreciate the look of our empire right now. The capital city looks fantastic. Really like these buildings sprawling out all around the various districts. Thanks to I believe it's the City Sprawl mod. And then here we have kind of a nice urban section over here. And then thanks to the preserve, a nice kind of section of wilderness out here. I do like that aspect of preserves in the game, how they encourage you to keep various parts of your empire just kind of natural, and improves the look of the whole map, I think, rather than seeing everything with a road or tile improvement or district or whatever. All right, well, back to playing through here. Okay, we got our next trader. Oh, wow. That 24 gold per turn route looks pretty good. Now, there's a mod that I have that is active here related to trade routes. Lets you sort them by type of yield. That is definitely our best bet for earning gold. So we're going to do that. All right, and we have arrived with our settler. Have to wait till next turn to disembark. The men-at-arms ensured that this area was fairly clear of hostiles. Let's see, we met another city-state, Kandy. Not a whole lot of competition there. Let's see, it looks like we had
Every man should make his son learn some
war
useful trade or
declarations.
profession, so that in these days of changing fortunes, they may have some.
Okay, so we have one industrial zone. Could get some extra production from that. I think we're probably doing fantastic in amenities, so I think we'll take that extra production. Alright, so now we've got medieval walls here in John Coping. A very defensible city. Alright, now in terms of districts here, what could they use? Let's take a look at the Empire view. So a district out here would make sense, I think. Some sort of district. Looks like we're planning on a campus here. Could do another campus. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And that'll, yeah, that's nice. It boosts that future campus. Which you may as well get started on here, unless let's go for medieval walls here in Morebro as well. All right, another governor promotion. Let's say we promote Pangala up to researcher. Speaking of governors, though, let's see. Alright, so Amani is almost established. It was weird, it looked like they couldn't move there, and then they moved in the end. So we might have a little bit of trouble getting our settler here right away. Might want to consider making landfall back here, actually. And then the crossbowmen can do some defensive fire. Whoa. Wow, okay, so that war declaration that I noticed before. Looks like it's a bunch of city-state declarations, but there's definitely a lot of fighting going on in this world. Hungary is really the, yeah, I guess Hungary and Gaul have such low military strengths. They're really being targeted. Oh, wow. That is an impressive navy. I wonder if they're putting it to any use. Man. Alright, that has to be an impact of this mod. No. Alright, finally I found the city. There we go. And we get a free builder, which is really nice. We get that niter connected right away. Or if we want to purchase any tiles as well, just to sort of bolster our initial stake here in the city of Helsingborg. Yeah, this is a good tile here. Wow, that's actually a really good one too. So much gold. There we go. All right. In terms of production, let's get some walls going right away. This music is getting a kick out of it. Let's see, how many cities do these guys have? They have 7 cities? 7 cities. So they're not, it's not like they're getting steamrolled by the other civs, despite their very small militaries. Alright, so let's take a look at these resources. So I think we have access to both of these luxuries already. An extra copy wouldn't hurt. But I also like the idea of just improving some of these tiles that are going to help our city to be more productive right out of the gate. Alright, nice. Strong victory for our men-at-arms here. Now these barbarians are being quite aggressive here. Don't do much damage against these men-at-arms in the forest. I think we're actually gonna fall back. They have successfully scared me off a little bit. Okay, we can get some decent gold for our olives. And the reinforcements are on their way. Nice rocky peninsula here with some reefs surrounding it.
Don't judge someone until you've stood at his forge and worked with him.
Right, we can build our special military unit now. Let's see. Replaces the pike and shot. Got extra movement and a +3 combat strength per unused movement. That's pretty cool. Alright, in order to bolster our navy, I'm gonna go for square rigging next. Alright, we got our amphitheater here in the capital. It'd be really nice, I think. Well, let's see. We don't have a lot of rainforest over here. Let's say we could do Chichen Itza. Let's see, actually, how much of this is rainforest. Oh, it's actually a decent amount. Build Chichen Itza over here. Could really benefit from that, especially in our already very productive tiles around this preserve. So Göteborg will work on Chichen Itza here in Stockholm. think we will I'm kind of tempted to go for an additional wonder or two, mainly to help boost our era score, but none of those wonders are outside of Chichen Itza are very compelling to me right now. Alright, hopefully this crossbowman holds his own. Medal. Some competition going on for them. Let's see, has Amani established in Taruga yet? Yes. And it appears that we are now suzerain. Very good. No, we have quite a few extra envoys at this point as well. Ooh. All right. Definitely having some trouble here. Glad this men-at-arms is here to reinforce and protect this settler. All right, lighthouse complete here. That's nice. Some good, profitable, productive ocean tiles. And I think it might be good to get some additional military support here on this continent. Let's go for our special military unit, the Carolean. It'll take a little while, but we'll get there. Now, I think we're nearing the end of this play session. Okay, we can finish off that men-at-arms. And see if our wounded forces can beat up that spearman enough. Alright, we're going to build another Carolean here. Plan to embark it. Alright, so let's get Chichen Itza underway. And let's see if we... Yeah, building it here seems like a fine call. It's already a really nice jungle tile, but hard to beat that wonder when you have additional jungle. Alright. Go on a nice long trade route up to the north here. Ah, this is our last civilization, Gilgamesh. Pretty strong in science. Weak in military. Nobody's really doing fantastic in culture. Let's see, how is Gilgamesh doing in the world relations? Wow, this is just... yeah, it's quite a world. Hungary. 4 civilizations currently at war with them. Wow. Alright, I thought we had met all the civilizations. Oh no, one remains. One remains. Okay, I would like some more iron. I'm not a huge fan of trading away my only niter, but iron is still useful enough at this point. I'm going to do that. I'm producing additional niter, and I am not producing any iron. Oh, is this the mausoleum? Is that what we got here? Oh no. Yeah, that is. So it was Sumeria who snatched that away from us. One of their special tile improvements, a ziggurat. Alright, finished our campus here. Might as well just purchase a library. We've got so much gold. Should be purchasing all kinds of things, really. Alright. So nobody wants to buy our luxuries, but we can get turtles and diamonds. That's nice. Our cities are extremely happy. Go for another trader here. This trade route to, actually, we'll go to Axum. That'll, a route with an additional civilization will give us more era score eventually. Hey, it looks like our city-state ally might finally be ready to clear that camp. That's a nice site. Alright, I think we'll get this city founded. And this will be the end of the play session. Hey, they even left the camp for us to take. I'll go for that. Oh, so everyone was at war with Hungary because there was an emergency targeting him. Okay. Alright, got ourselves a great writer.
He is as the fall of a thunderbolt to the lordly mountains, the eagle to all the birds, the lion to the assemblies of wild beasts, death in human form.
Wow, sounds pretty tough, whoever that is. Alright, I don't think we've got much more to discover down there. Some barbarians on this coast. Wonder if this is an unoccupied landmass here.
Sira angodohi pasir ikang luwih alit. Kawigaten, pro pranaya ikan lan ingaranan ahayu.
Okay, World Congress. We've got a lot of influence. We probably flip one of these toward us. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can just mess up anyone who has a cultural city-state ally. Yeah, there we go. We got that one. Nice.
You must not lose faith in humanity.
This civic unlocks one of my favorite wonders, Taj Mahal.
Oh, my heart, be thou content with the truth of thy suspicions. Learn now of my sire's decease, and for a moment, be thou calm.
All right, we'll get this city founded. And a builder right away. That's fantastic. Can improve this cotton. The city has a little canal flowing from the ocean into this nearby lake. And let's see, maybe we'll just buy this tile right away and begin work on the preserve. 104 turns, wow. What we really need to do is get Governor Reyna promoted up to where we can purchase districts and kind of send her on a tour to improve some of these new cities. Oh yeah, this does look like an unoccupied landmass, judging based on the barbarian activity. Alright, well, I think that is where we are going to end this play session. Let's take a look at the world here. We've managed to grow our naval presence a little bit, which is good considering England's continued military growth. And then we have also managed to settle a couple more cities, kind of establishing our grasp over here on this portion of the continent. And we have certainly done a decent amount of exploring and really made contact with a bunch of other civilizations. So in that way, we've done well this game. Oh, look at all the farms they have around these cities here in Ethiopia. Let's see, what else? We've managed to hang on to Taruga here for a while. And we have some envoys that we could use to perhaps sway some of these other city-states, although our hold wouldn't be strong. So we're going to wait until next play session to really push on that a bit more, I'd say. And in the meantime, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the Joy of Civ here. I hope you find gameplay relaxing and interesting, and find some time to play yourself as well. I really recommend this Perfect World map script. Really creates some really fun maps to explore. And yeah, that's sort of my favorite thing to do in the game. Is I call it play to explore. I'm not going to always do the optimal strategies, always play the tightest possible game that we can, but really try to appreciate kind of the discovery aspect of the game and what we can accomplish. So again, thanks for joining. I will catch you here next time.